Welcome back to Masonry Studio. I'm Jeff Jacobson, director at Masonry. When I first started in this industry, the first thing I was told to do was pick up a phone and start cold calling. And let me tell you, it sucked. In a day and age where we're inundated with text, emails, DMs, posts, comments, I can't tell you the value of picking up a phone and cold calling someone, whether it be a tenant, a landlord, another broker, or whoever might be on your list of people that you could be cold calling. The value is immeasurable. I wish someone taught me the right approach to cold calling. I think I would have had a much better outlook on it and would have a much higher success rate. But through trial and error, I learned a lot, and I'd love to share some of these helpful tips and tricks with you. Always remember who you're speaking with, another human being. When you pick up that phone and you cold call someone and you get them on the line, remember that. It's another human on the line. Don't be robotic, be open, and don't be generic. You want to make sure that you can hopefully have a conversation with this person. And the one way you'll keep them on the phone is to not sound like you're reading off a script. Have a strategy, not a script. You're a value add, and you want to show them that on this call. Share a comp to get a comp. But what does that mean? If you're cold calling a landlord to get a retail lease comp, have another comp for them that you can share with them. Again, it'll show that you're here to add value and not just ask them for something. Most people don't just want to be asked for something and get nothing in return, even the nicest of landlords. So have something to share, show that you're a value add. In a recent video, David talked about knowing the product you're trying to sell. And that's because if you get someone on one of these cold calls, they're going to be engaged and they're going to ask you questions. You want to know the answers to those questions. Be nimble, be prepared. This conversation can go in so many different directions. You want to be able to be amenable to change. And again, that's going to be about knowing the answers to all these different questions that can get asked of you. Like I said, cold calling can suck. But let me tell you, the best feeling is when you get that one person on the line and they say yes and they're engaged. That rocks. It's like winning the jackpot. I recently sent a bunch of emails and LinkedIn messages and even a DM to a tenant that we were trying to work with. And he never saw any one of them. But he picked up the phone on the first ring when I went and cold called him. And the conversation went amazing. We were on the phone for a half hour talking about his expansion plans. And even better, we just finished up a 2-day site tour to find him a new space for his expansion. Comment down below of a great tip that you have for cold calling. I'm Jeff Jacobson, director at Masonry.